Hello and welcome to another MCO market update on Solana. We're here on the shorter time frame. Seems like this correction that I wanted to see is starting finally. It's a bit too early to really confirm it because we're still above the lows of this week, but the yellow scenario is the one that we've been focusing on. There is not even, in my view, there is not even a clear path for higher prices from here, even though, of course, anything can happen. But for now, I'm tracking this yellow scenario to the downside. And what does it mean? What is this yellow scenario really showing us? Well, it means that most likely a 5-wave pattern from the swing low in April completed when the price reached this target zone. I mean, we have to work with zones, okay? You cannot do the absolute top picking, but for now, I think there is decent potential that this here could be the top. Of course, cannot rule out maybe another high, maybe even in this B wave that it overshoots. That can always happen. But for now, the downside momentum is strong enough that it indicates this could be an A wave down within this larger correction, okay? So we want to talk about that in this video. I will share with you resistances and also this head and shoulders pattern I see. If you're interested in the bigger picture, also the Solana Bitcoin chart, check out my latest video I uploaded today, just now actually, on the MCO Global channel. That's our main channel, where you get more in-depth analysis, tutorials, behind-the-scenes content. If you want to support the charitable work we do as well, you can do that because there's a video about the foundation we're currently building, the charity. So you can check all of that out. There's a bit more in-depth behind the scenes. Link is in the description. Thanks so much. Now, looking at the shorter time frame here again, you can see that the idea is that the price could in the next few weeks, test the support area between $109 and $143. This is a standard support area. We will calculate that more precisely once we get a little bit more price data, specifically the initial A wave done. Then we can calculate the target for B. When we have the B wave, we calculate the target for wave C. Overall, however, there are only 4 levels to watch really, so it should react to one of these ideally. And my view is, I explained that yesterday, that there's a good chance that we're going to reach and test the area here between the 38.2 retracement and the 50% retracement between $132 and $143. Looking at the shorter time frame, then zooming in, you can see that there is a head and shoulders pattern that might be developing. Now, I'm not a huge fan of these, but when they align with Elliott wave, they are worth mentioning. So we have here this, I mean, it doesn't need to hold a form a higher right shoulder, but standard would be this, yeah. You have the left shoulder, you have the head, you have the right shoulder. And then maybe this can act as a neckline here around $166, and a break below could accelerate the downward momentum. That's the idea. Now, at the moment, this seems to be the initial A wave down. So what is resistance for the B wave? I can only give you standard resistance, and this is likely going to move while the price is still going lower. So the idea is, at some point, we might get a B wave bounce here, which could reach the area between $174.78 and $181.30 standard resistance for the B wave. But again, B waves can overshoot. They don't really have a target. It's just a corrective rally. The main takeaway is a lot of people they just focus on the rules. I mean, yeah, the rules are important, but they just have. I mean, the rules are, of course, not negotiable, but also with regards to guidelines. I mean, we have to give corrective rallies a bit of space. So sometimes people say resistance broke, the analysis is wrong. It couldn't be further from the truth, because we know that B waves don't really have targets. So B waves can even overshoot, okay? So as long as it's a corrective rally, the next bounce, and it doesn't change the trend, which might now start to go down, I see it as a B wave. So it could even reach one more high at $191, but this is the initial standard resistance area. Sometimes I like to add the 88.7 retracement as well, so $183. But again, at the moment, I don't want to focus too much on that one because the A wave might still be unfolding, so we will have to adjust it with the price as we go lower. Yeah, that's the update on Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. And as I said, also check out our main channel, MCO Global, where you will find more and more updates in the future. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.